Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Math Made Easy with Terry in 10 minutes. So we'll be talking about the power of power law. So this is the fifth law in this series. So we'll be discussing how when you have exponent raised to a power multiplied by another different power, how do you solve it? Before I proceed, I will advise don't forget to review the previous video that we've talked about. We've talked about some videos already on division, product law, inverse law, and the rest of it. And also, don't forget to also like, share, and subscribe. I don't know if what you're waiting for. And also, don't forget to click the notification bell so that when I post new videos, you'll be the first person to know. Now, the power of power laws is similar to the laws of indices, okay? Now, the law states that when an exponential function is raised to another power, you just multiply the powers together, all right? So, I'm going to write it down because I'm aware some of you do take notes. So, we're going to say that the power of power law, the law states that when an exponential function okay, is raised to another power, you just multiply the powers together. Okay, you just multiply the power together. So basically, what we are saying is, when we have something like exponential a multiplied by b, how do you solve it? So you can write it like this, or you can also write it like this, exponential b a. So it's the same thing. So you can use it interchangeably. So you can write it like this. They're all the same thing. Okay. So you can write it in any way, this format, A, B, or B, A. So that means what I'm trying to say, this is if you have something like this, how do you solve it? Okay. So basically, what is being said is that when you have something like this, you just multiply both of them. So it's going to be A times B, will give you AB, which is the same thing as saying B times A, which will give you BA or AB. All right. So just the first step, I'm going to do just one step or one rule. Okay. So the rule is that you multiply the powers together. Okay. So what you just do here, you multiply the powers together. That's how you do it. Okay. And also, just also to keep in mind, when you have something like e raised to power a, b, I can rewrite this again as e, b to power a. All right. It's the same thing. And the answer for this now will give you EAB. Is that right? So if, for instance, I'm having 2 x2, okay? All right? So if you have something like this, you can also write it again as 2, 2x is the same thing. All right? So this are the same representation of the same value. All right? Okay, so what we are saying is that if you have something like in this case, what you do, you just multiply the powers together. So that will give you what? 2x. All right? Okay, the reason why I have to say this is that in some cases, you have to rewrite the exponent. So you should have that in mind that you can rewrite the exponent and you can get an answer for that. So let's pick an example, okay? Let's pick an example. Let's say we have exponential of 3x. How do you solve it? So it's going to be, if you do this, you just multiply the power, and this is going to give you exponential what? 3x, okay? Then the other one we have exponential 2x to 4, the same thing. When you have stuff like this, you just what? Multiply the power, and that'll give you exponential what? 8x, okay? Now, let's make it a little bit interesting. Let's play around with the product law and division law in one question. So let's assume we have exponential 4, 2 multiplied by exponential 2 divided by exponential what? 4. All right. So I'm going to solve this first. All right. I'm going to solve this first. I'm using the power of power law. So this is going to give you exponential 4 times 2 multiplied by exponential 2 divided by exponential 4. And that'll give you exponential 8 multiplied by exponential 2 divided by exponential 4. Then, because of we have it like this, we're going to use the product law. All right, we're going to use the product law. So it's going to be exponential 8 plus 2. So remember I told you exponential a multiplied by exponential b will give you exponential a plus b. So that was the first law in this series, okay? So go back and have a look. That'll be exponential 8 plus 2 divided by exponential 4. And that'll give you exponential 10 divided by exponential what? 4. Then also, I also told you exponential a divided by exponential b is equal to exponential a minus b. So that was the second one, the division law, all right? So you're going to subtract. So you're going to give you exponential 10 minus 4, and that will give you exponential what? 6, and that'll be the answer for that. All right? So that is that. So when you are having multiplication, you just, we are multiplying the powers and the power, you just multiply the power themselves, okay? All right, so this is going to be the fifth law. All right. And also, I also told you about the different ways of rewriting or equivalent. So if you have E, A, all multiplied by B, is the same thing as saying E, B, or multiplied by A. But when you're solving, you just multiply the powers together. All right, so we're going to go to the next one, which is going to be the logarithm of exponential law. That is law 6. All right, so that'll be the next law we're going to talk about, law 6. And so for you to be aware or notified when I upload the video, I would advise that you click the notification bell so that when I upload the video, you'll be the first person to know. All right, see you soon. So we're going to talk about the logarithm of exponential law, and that'll be the sixth law, and we have 4 more to go. All right, so I'll see you in the next video.